can't end here!
Lightning orb! More with that! Lightning to death! Thunder blade! Cover the caster! Eat this!
And where are you going? This should do it!
Big blast!
I'll slice you in two!
Slice! I'll run you through!
Not on my watch!
Here, let me help.
First aid!
Here I go.
I'm only getting started!
This one's all mine!
Gemini Aqua!
Wait, and you'll miss a beat!
Now you see what I can do!
This one's mine!
You're mine!
Dance
It's
to the
over.
first aid! In here! I'll be saving this one! I never miss! That's my cue! Here's a healing orb!
Shut him down!
Come on, roll now! In here! Hey! Save us, Gary! There! Go! I'm only getting
not done.
more
And
with
where are you going? Drink deep the despair!
Eat this! By the power of one!
Still going?
I'll finish him first!
Slash! It's over!
While the day seems commands all the astral plane. Now only through! Whilst thou art cursed to expire into nothing.
Here we go!
Here I come!
Who stands
Take
based in heavenly light?
It's on!
I'm only getting started!
Ignite!
Lightning out! Raging
Whilst I
I'm
cower
out!
before the
Back
gates
here!
of air.
Try this!
More
Infernal
Gemini
current!
Away!
Ready and fresh! The end is imminent! Indignation! Insignificant worm! Now return to dust!
Where are you going?
Eat this! Take
My
this!
astral
You're
lightning
done! It's
blast!
over!
Here's a
Demon
healing
flame!
orb! I can't heal you forever!
Drink deep the despair!
Gemini
You're finished! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Have you learned your lesson? Not yet! For the sake of Lenegus and my fellow brethren on Dana, I will not! Shut your stupid mouth and go! No, I refuse to believe this. It cannot end this way. If I die, my subjects will...
It's over. But Zephyr's still gone.
Focus on the positive. We defeated a lord, and under difficult circumstances, too.
Focus on the positive? Zephyr's dead, Xion.
And the Renans ruled this world unimpeded for 3 centuries. Did you think there wouldn't be any sacrifices?
So Zephyr's life just doesn't matter? He's dead, Xion. Our friend is dead! We're fighting this damn war to keep people alive!
Yeah, you're right. This is a war. Did you just realize that? Zephyr wasn't the first to die, and he sure won't be the last. If you can't handle that, Alphen, then you should run back to Calaglia. And when you do, just remember to leave the blazing sword here, in safer hands.
What's that supposed to mean? Damn it. She just thinks she can say whatever she likes. Bickering among ourselves at a time like this isn't gonna get us anywhere. Especially at a time like this. All right. Fine.
So much for Ganabelt. Good riddance.
You said it.
So, was the Lord of Calaglia like Ganabelt too?
No. Balseph was huge, a real tough guy act. Now that I think of it, his crest was different too. His was a flaming cross.
Ah, I see. Anyway, what do you guys plan on doing from here?
We keep moving. 3 Renan Lords remain, and we won't rest until their thrones are empty as well. That work for you, Xion?
That was my endgame from the beginning. Hey, so if it's not too much trouble, could I maybe come along?
Isn't Cyslodia your home?
I mean, yes, but it's just, now that everyone knows what I've been hiding, well, it might be best to get as far away as I can until it all quiets down. Is that okay? I promise I'll pull my own weight.
Sure. You're welcome to join us.
Taking off, huh?
Yeah. Thanks for everything.
It's too bad. I wish there was more we could do to pay you back for all you've done. I'll see to it personally that Zephyr's remains reach Calaglia safely.
What's next for Cyslodia?
I honestly couldn't tell you. The enemy infiltrated its way right to our core as a people. Only time will tell if we can rise above our suspicions and come together.
Zephyr once told me that so long as you don't give up, there's no wall that can't be torn down.
Sounds about right. And thanks to you, the greatest obstacle that was in our way is now gone. I suppose the rest of it will be up to us.
I look forward to seeing how far you'll go.
Oh, I almost forgot. Before you head off, there's something I wanted to give you.
Wow, look at you. You scrub up real nice.
It was a parting gift.
It's like speaking to one of the old Dahnan heroes from legend.
Where to next, then?
Elda Menancia. You're really going to travel in that thing?
Why not? It's not as heavy as it looks. Actually, there's someone I was hoping we could invite along with us.
You can't be serious.
Got someplace to be?
Not really. I mean, I can't stay here, of course. Then again, there's no one waiting for me back in Calaglia either. Plenty of ditches along the road. Maybe I'll find one to die in.
How about a fresh start?
After the kinds of things I've done, I don't know where I'd even begin.
Your father said that as long as you face the past, there's hope.
I think it might be a little late for that.
He also said he'd fought and lost all his life, but didn't regret it in the slightest. It's only over when you give up. Keep fighting, and even that wall inside you can be brought down. Don't you want to see what your dad saw on the other side of that wall? What he was fighting for?
Do you think I'm even worthy to?
That's for you to decide.
I'm sick of losing everything I love. Of running from life. Maybe all that's left is to just turn around and face it. Count me in.
Finally. I thought you'd never finish. We've still got a ways to go.
Here we go, Hootle.
This armor was a gift from Bregan. What if it really did belong to a Dahnan hero once upon a time? He challenged an overwhelmingly powerful Renan foe, and perished for it. I wonder how he felt having the hopes of the people riding on him.
Hey, did you make off with that armor while none of us were looking? Because I've gotta admit, you look pretty snazzy in it.
He didn't steal it, if that's what you mean. Bregan gave it to him as a parting gift.
Ah, right. Although it makes sense, I guess. It's like a symbol of rebellion in its own way.
Which is why it should have been your father wearing this, not me.
I don't know. I don't think he could have pulled it off like you, man.
I wonder what the last wearer of this armor was dreaming of for Cyslodia when they decided to rise up and fight.
Who knows? Anyone who could have answered that is long gone. Truth is always lost with the departed.
Are you saying there's no point in trying to understand why they gave up their lives?
No. Only that it's impossible to know for sure. Look, I can tell that you're concerned about Cyslodia's future, but we do have other things to take care of. You can't shoulder all of the world's problems, Alphen. If you try to, you'll only find yourself buried by the weight of it all.
Yeah, I know. My path is forward, and I'll do what I can, here and now.
You were born in Calaglia, right, Law?
Oh yeah. It's scalding hot all the time there, so I was shocked when I learned Cyslodia is the exact opposite. Not to mention dark.
Not anymore, thankfully.
How did you even manage to cross the border between realms? All 5 realms are supposed to be closed off, due to the nature of the crown contest.
What? Is this an interrogation now?
I didn't mean it like that. I just figured if a Dahnan like you was able to slip between realms, it could come in handy later.
Ah, good thinking. I don't think I really did anything all that creative, though.
What? Don't tell me you climbed over the walls of fire.
Oh, hell no. Not even Zeugles could do something that crazy. Nah, I stowed away.
In what?
Oh, you'll like this. The realms don't maintain much contact with each other, but there are resources each is looking to trade for. So, there are cargo convoys from each of the lords that go around a few times a year to lend those resources to each other.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that. That was the only time the gates of Calaglia would ever open up.
Right. Obviously, they don't let Dahnans ride with them, so I snuck on board inside some cargo instead.
So you were carried out of the realm? You did great not getting caught. Way to go.
Let's just say I've always had a knack for sneaking around since I was little. I was also really desperate to get the hell out of Calaglia at the time. I had more guts than brains that day. If I had to guess, I probably wasn't the first one to ever do something like that. Dahnan or Renan.
I wonder if that's how Ganabelt, was able to hear about what happened in Calaglia so quickly.
So in other words, we should always assume that the enemy is informed about whatever it is that we may be up to, wherever we go.
Yeah!
Hey.
Thanks for letting me stick around, you guys.
Sure, we're happy to have you. But are you sure you don't want to head back to Calaglia?
Yeah, I'm not sure how I can help yet. But for now, I'm going to follow Alphen to see what happens next.
Where does that drawbridge connect to?
No idea, but I've seen it get lowered. It can't be lowered from this side anyway, so it's useless to... It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Swallow Blade!
More for
Try
Shadow
this!
Blast! That's freaking good! Trying to keep up with the wolf! Here's a healing power! Shiny Supernova!
Come and face me!
Let's go!
Take this!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Shot!
Well done! Here, let me help!
Try this!
Blade!
Demon Fang!
More with
It's
that!
on! Dragon Swarm!
In here!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
The true power of the Blazing Sword.
It's only as strong as the one who wields it.
You truly mean that? Hey, new equipment! think I'll try to make that new recipe with this.
Let's dispose of the trash.
You picked the wrong fight!
Don't mind if I do.
We turn the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right, no time to hold back.
What can they do?
Xion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
We're in good form.
Heck of a lot of fish swimming around in this pond, huh?
Are they edible?
Sure, they're edible, but we've got no way to catch any.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Well, let's see what they have to say. What's wrong?
Really?
Ah!
Sure.
Hey. Ah!
Right.
Right. Nice work. What?
Hey!
Well? What? Xion.
What?
Very nice. Boy, talk about a spry old man.
I can't wait to see him again.
You really liked that apple pie, didn't you? Who?
Look, Hootle! One of your buddies! Good food is the best kind of magic.
Mind if I join you, Law?
Hey, Alphen, when do you find the time to train?
What's brought this on all of a sudden?
It's just, even without the Blazing Sword, you'd still be able to hold your own, right? But I never see you training.
I'd hardly call it a regimen. Unless exchanging blows with Zeugles counts.
I mean, sure, I get that real-life practice beats training any day. But you must have the odd trick or two up your sleeve.
I just told you, I really don't.
Wait, I've got it. It's your armor, right? You channel the extra weight into your strikes and...
It's actually not as heavy as it looks.
So not the armor, huh? In that case...
Just calm down a little, would you? Why are you so fixated on this anyway?
Well, because I want to make myself stronger.
You're strong enough as it is. I almost feel sorry for those Renan soldiers.
It's not enough. I need to keep working to get stronger. I won't allow myself to fail anyone again.
Law?
I'm useless the way I am now. If someone else dies because of me...
Law!
Sorry. Spiraling into self-doubt won't do me any favors. I know that.
None of us are invincible, Law. We're all just getting by, doing the best we can.
That's all we can ask of each other, right? It's as good a place as any to start, I guess.
To start what?
My new training regimen, of course. And what better way to kick it off than push-ups? 1, 2, 3, 4...
I admire your enthusiasm. Just don't overdo it, okay?
Just wait. You'll see how strong I can get. Night. I feel pretty refreshed after that sleep.
Law?
Yeah, sorry. Just a little travel weary is all. Looking forward to finally getting out of here, you know?
Still beating yourself up about your dad, aren't you?
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. But that's not what I was just thinking about.
Oh?
I never did tell you how I ended up hanging around with the Snake Eyes, did I?
Not properly. All I know is you had a falling out with your dad and ran away from home.
Getting to Cyslodia almost killed me. Once there, though, I actually ended up joining a resistance organization, believe it or not. Of course, before long, someone ratted us out. And we were ambushed by the Snake Eyes. I'd never seen such brutality. If I hadn't surrendered...
Law?
I don't know why. They let me live. They made me watch as they butchered my friends right in front of my eyes. I still have nightmares. I hear roars of Zeugles as my friends scream, the snow stained red with blood, and all the while those bastards laughing. I thought that with Ganabelt defeated, I'd be able to put it all behind me. Turns out that was a little optimistic. I was terrified they would kill me too. So I wound up betraying the memory of my friends and getting my old man killed in the process. I wonder if I'm any braver now. What if one day I panic again and end up running away like always?
And leave us behind? You really think you'd do that?
I hope not. But who's to say what I'm really capable of?
Ah! I found you.
Something wrong, Rinwell?
How very perceptive of you. When I turned around, you were gone, so we came back to look for you.
Maybe tell us next time you decide to stop? We need all our manpower to face these Zeugles.
Jeez, okay. I can't help it when nature calls, can I?
Nature? Ew, gross! Here?
Let's make tracks, shall we?
I hope he makes it through this.
You invited him along. He's your liability.
He's Zephyr's son, Shion. What was I supposed to do? Just leave him?
Fine. Just don't come crying to me about it, all right? I've got enough deadbeats slowing me down as it is.
Careful, everyone. This one isn't normal. It's over.
Here I go!
Demon Fang!
Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Sweet a banana.
Here I come! I'm on! It's over!
Air thrust.
Here I come!
Flame. Reload.
Dragon Swarm!
Raging cascade.
Swallow Blade! How about this?
Sweet now.
You beat me to it. Gotta be quick, or I'll take them all myself.
Like hell?
Do it!
Try this!
I won't rest until I'm the best I can be.
Still striving to be on par with the Lord?
You simply can't be too strong when battle is a part of your everyday.
I guess Messiah is the first place we met. Hala.
Yeah, I was a Snake Eye and you were a Silver Sword. Who would have thought we'd end up on the same team?
You make an odd pair, it's true.
You guys are the odd ones, running with a Renin.
Why did people dig this path so far underground?
Maybe it was too dangerous on the mountains for them to traverse over them.
So you're saying that before Dahna was conquered, Dahnans made this so that they'd have a way to get through the mountains?
If I had to guess, they might have even lived inside of these once upon a time.
Not like there's any way of knowing now. Not after all our history was lost.
No, it wasn't lost. It was stolen from us by the Renins, because they thought slaves didn't need it. And because keeping it around would have made it harder to control us.
It's not all gone. Look at that over there.
What is it? It looks like a broken piece from a dish or something.
Probably. It's true the Renins erased a lot of our history. But if we look hard enough, I think we'll find there's still plenty of it left. But first, we have to win the freedom to even look for it.
We'll win it all right. Then we'll reclaim our history. Phew! What a rush!
Way.
Try this! Infernal Torrent! Burn! First strike! Demon Fang! Try this!
They're nailing human stuff, but they're vicious.
Come one, come all! We got fire!
I'm sorry. Let a marksman handle it.
Dragon Swarm! All yours! First try this! Explosive
You
Ray!
are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Demon Fang! Away! Explosive Ray!
Now,
Dragon Swarm!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
easy. Way to go.
First strike! Like this!
Mega Ray!
Eat this! Explosive ring! More! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! I can feel my power growing! The design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
No
Here's
choice!
the healing art!
Here I come!
First
Demon
aid!
Fang! Try this!
Oh, and confiscated!
Explosive ring!
Steering flame! Reload!
Get that gel hiding fucking taste.
Flame of fury!
Try this!
Burning strike!
Explosive ring!
Here, I'll back in their defenses.
Glad you have your uses.
Demon Fang!
I'll show you how useful I
Leave the
can be.
enemy's arts to me. Reload!
Explosive
No
ring!
complaints here.
Eat this! Dragon Swarm!
By the power of Carter! Shining Supernova!
Here, let me help.
Photon dance in the wind!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here I come. I'll finish you.
You're mine! The first strike! Dragon Swarm!
I'll smash you.
Light Astral Energy!
I'm on it.
Demon Fang!
Now!
Run well. Demons descend. Flashing bang. Easy.
Way to go! I never miss!
Take down!
Confiscated!
Ha! Dragon Swarm! Try this!
Photon Blast! Radiant
Watch it.
Demon Fang!
Now I can let loose.
First strike!
Lightning condemned!
I'll run you
Thunder
through.
Try
Blade!
this!
One more time!
Looks like we won.
All this walking up and down is a pain.
Yeah, I wish we could just go straight through without all this hassle.
On the other hand, the collapsed parts let you reach some places you wouldn't be able to otherwise.
Now that you mention it, the ceiling's not gonna come down on us, is it?
Be my guest. Thanks. An astral arc?
Now you see what I can do. Roll now.
Shut him down.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here's a hero!
Demon Fang! Dragon Force!
Now!
Farewell! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang! Check out these biceps. Pretty glorious, right?
Why are guys so obsessed with their muscles?
Because these puppies have yet to let me down.
Hey, new equipment!
Here, let me help. Did I not teach you to say thank you, Indana? Not to a Renan they don't.
Explosive ring!
I can shatter any steel!
Swallow blade!
We are freaking invincible!
Alvin and the others truly are strong.
What about me?
Swallow blade!
So those are Dan and Astral Arc. Huh. Something you want to say? Not so long as you keep them pointed.
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Dragon Shout! I'm not done! Dragon Swarm!
What a
Dragon Shout!
shattering to pieces! Attack time!
Demon Fang!
Eat this!
Do it!
Swallow blade!
Well then, let's keep moving.
Hey, Law. Back when we left Cisleden, you remember how you said so long as you don't give up, there's nothing to stop someone starting over?
Yeah?
Well, I think you did just that. You've set out on a new path despite what happened in your past. But Besides, you're not the only one fumbling your way through things.
You too?
It was your dad who taught me to fight. Back at the start of all this, I knew that so long as I followed him, I wouldn't end up straying. But it was also your dad who told me the importance of becoming my own master, of searching out the answers within me. I always figured I would one day. But at the same time, I had so much more to learn. When he died, I suddenly found myself rudderless. Sure, our immediate goal is to defeat all the lords. But then what comes after that? There's no one left to point me in the right direction. It was then that I realized, no matter how much I fret about it, the only thing I can do is fight. Renin brutality isn't going to right itself. So that's what I'm doing. Fighting. And in the meantime, I'll try to figure out my next move. Right now, that's about all I can do.
And you really believe you got what it takes to win this? Against all the odds?
Yes, I do. Or at least I want to. If I'm being completely honest, sometimes I'm not really sure whether I can or not. So what if we're still figuring stuff out? If we do it together, then we can support one another along the way. Is there anything so wrong with that?
No, I don't think there is. I think I get it now. We may not know what we're capable of, but we have to try all the same.
Having another one of your secret meetings? Don't tell me you were taking yet another bathroom break?
Oh, we were just engaging in a bit of brotherly bonding. Isn't that right, Alphen?
Yeah, that's right.
Fine then, suit yourselves. Hey, I think I can feel a breeze up ahead. I bet the exit is real close.
Finally! Man, it's been too long since I felt the sun on my face. When I get in a tussle, I go full force right at him. Whoever makes the first move wins.
I do have to admit, it's quite the spectacle to watch you charge in and go to town on someone during a battle.
Yeah, it was actually my old man who taught me to fight that way. The more I lay the beat down on some baddies, the more fired up my fists of fury get.
Zephyr taught you? Wow. I guess you really are following in his footsteps.
There's nothing wrong with being so focused on offense, but the enemy always fights back at some point.
As long as I don't get hit, it's not a problem, right?
So what you're saying is you're too weak to take a hit.
You're not exactly one to talk.
What were you two talking about earlier?
Earlier? Oh, it was just serious guy talk. You know, the kind that girls don't get to hear.
Really?
Don't mind him, Rinwell. It's just... well, maybe it is a little difficult to talk about in front of women.
Difficult to talk about? Okay, now I really want to hear it. Unless... it's not the creepy sort of guy talk, right?
No! Okay? It's not creepy!
Okay, okay. As long as you're fighting fit, you can talk about whatever you like.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hooter? We're finally here. Elde Menancia, the land of green. The place certainly lives up to its name, doesn't it?
Yeah, just feel that breeze. It's like night and day compared to Calaglia and Cyslodia.
Unsullied, fertile land, as far as the eye can see. That's beautiful. Oh, what?
Oh, nothing. Just... I was thinking the very same thing.
That's the realm capital in the distance. The city of Vicent. A word to the wise before we continue. Elde Menancia has produced more sovereigns over the years than any other.
Shion. Guess we should probably follow after her, shouldn't we? Hey, you all right, Law?
Yeah, fine. I was just thinking how Dad would have enjoyed this view. All this green in one place is incredible. Anyway, let's get moving before we start looking tasty to monsters.
Is he going to be okay?
Eventually. That's a wall he'll have to overcome on his own.
So if I remember right, there are 6 elements of astral energy, and darkness is only on Rena, and light can only be found on Dana, right?
Right. I only remember because my parents drilled it all into my head when I was little.
How did we find out about dark astral energy in the first place if it's not on Dana, though?
Beats me. I couldn't tell you how or when we figured out that sort of stuff. I'm sure there's other stuff we've forgotten along the way, too.
Yeah, I bet. And then we forget that knowledge was even forgotten at all, and it's back to square one.
Exactly. That's why we need to take good care of what knowledge and artifacts we still have left.
You really have a thing for old stuff, don't you?
Well, I don't know that I'd call it just a thing. It's also something that helps me feel connected to our world.
Connected?
It's nothing. Forget I even mentioned it. I should have guessed that there'd be no way he'd understand. How could he? Whew!
Here,
Let me help.
come and face me!
Now you see what I can do!
This
in
one's
your
all
dreams.
mine! Not today!
Primed and ready. First one. This one's mine.
Dragon ticket!
Here's a healing
We got
arc.
flyers!
I've got it.
Did you just
Let him
run?
watch you through. I need you, remember?
Right.
Leave it all to love!
Hey, I'm here too, you know.
Try this!
We're thinning them out.
We? More like me.
I'll admit I'm impressed. Very impressed.
Explosive ray!
Do it. Shield.
Blow away!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done.
Here I come!
I can't hold on much longer.
Demon Fang!
Do it! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Take it. Blah, blah, blah.
Here I come!
That's enough!
Swallow blade! Try this!
Do it!
Inferno turret!
Big blast!
I think I'm getting stronger.
What's wrong?
Huh?
Yes!
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hey!
Mm-hmm.
Just great.
That can't be.
Nice.
Very well.
Maybe we should have left them alone.
Thanks, Shion.
Why are you thanking me? I hate camping out.
Why do you keep staring at me, Shion?
Just, what is that wolf on your shoulder?
Oh, this thing? I love it! I got it off a street vendor for just 10 gold.
I don't know if that's something to brag about.
Hey, 10 gold's a bargain if you ask me.
Because it wouldn't sell otherwise. It serves no practical purpose. Honestly, I'm surprised you paid 10 whole gold for it.
Shut up!
But the detail is so lifelike. I think you made a good choice, Law.
Really?
I have no idea why you wear it over your shoulder, though.
I think it looks pretty cool. Shion, could we talk a moment?
Shouldn't you be resting?
I wanted to talk with you for a bit.
I don't really want to talk right now.
Right. I'll, stop bothering you then.
I didn't say you were bothering me. Sorry. Don't take it personally. I'm just not used to being around other people, so I don't really know how to chit-chat.
Well, for a start, you let your guard down a little. Hey, here's a thought. What if you tell me about your childhood?
What with my thorns and all, I didn't really have one. Not to speak of, anyway. Although, I guess I did have one friend.
Who was it?
A really old doll.
Oh.
When I was a little girl, the doll was the only thing I could touch and hold without worrying about my thorns hurting it. I would do things like dress it up or sit it on my lap when I was eating. The two of us were practically inseparable.
Can I ask something?
Is it about the fact that I played with dolls?
No, it isn't. I only wanted to ask who gave you the doll in the first place.
I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
Where is it now?
I had to leave it behind when I left Lenegis. I didn't have a choice. Most likely it's long gone at this point. I think it's time we go to sleep. Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
Ho 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 ho! Ho ho ho!
Look, Hootle! One of your buddies! Woo! Woo! I think Hootle senses something.
Just great.
I guess... Yeah!
Great!
Looks like trouble with a capital T!
Together, we've got this!
If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay?
Explosive ring!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Dragon Swarm!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Explosive ring!
Hear me!
Take
Demon
blast!
Fury!
Crush!
Electric!
Demon Fang!
Lightning!
Here I go!
Explosive ring! Dragon Swarm! I'll run you through! Try this!
Supernova! You are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Little help!
Swallow Blade! Try this! I'm on it!
In here!
Demon Fang!
Magic is out!
Here I come! You're finished!
It's a duel of the arts!
Burn in hell!
This one's mine!
Flying freak!
You're mine! Still!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Got it!
Well done!
I'm not done!
Lightning orb!
Storm!
Searing flame!
Away! Demon Fang!
Do it!
Remote!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
We did it!
That astral energy was incredible!
I gave it everything I had.
Hey, would you look at that? Green as far as the eye can see. I think even the Zeugles look a little fuller than they usually do.
They're still Zeugles, just on a fuller stomach. Don't forget, this is enemy territory we're in.
think Hootle senses something. This hill. I'm sensing a stronger concentration of astral energy around it.
Oh, does that mean there's treasure buried underneath here or something?
Who said anything about treasure?
There's nothing here. It doesn't even connect to Vicente.
Nope. Let's quit wandering around and get back to work.
Look, Hootle! One of your buddies!
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret these.
Demon Fang! Try this!
Let me help! Light
Explosive Ram! Now I can let loose! Dragon Swarm! Come one, come all! Demon Fang! Try harder! Demon Fang! Try this! We've turned the tables on them.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back. Take this!
If it's in the
You're
sky,
finished.
it's mine.
Try this! Infernal Torrent! Dragon Swarm! Try this!
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on our plates.
Yes, ma'am.
Hit Tom! Eat this! Dragon Swarm! Try this! Thanks! Explosive Ring! Now I can let loose! Here I come! Dragon Swarm!
That extra training paid off.
I think Hootle senses something.
You okay? You made a weird sound.
Sorry. I was just thinking how amazing this view is.
What's the matter? Haven't you ever seen mountains and fields before?
Actually, now that I think about it, it's not every day we get to enjoy views like this.
You too?
Yeah. Calaglia has rocky landscapes, but the terrain here is completely different. Like, you see that mountain over there? Doesn't it look like a big wave that somebody turned into stone?
Right? And those ones look like the horns or claws of some giant monster. I'm surprised they managed to stay up.
Yeah. Just be thankful we don't have to pass under them.
Actually,
They won't come tumbling down that easily.
You sure about that?
Menancia harvests earth energy, which explains why the topography is so varied here. It's also why those rocks are bound to be sturdy.
So all that astral energy is also what makes this realm look so lush then. Does astral energy really have that much of an impact on the land?
Yeah. Is that why even that mountain looks the way that it does?
The stronger the energy is, the greater impact it has on lots of things. So yes, like a great big fire.
but these imbalances are too pronounced to be nature's work. It's not how Dana would otherwise naturally look.
If it's not natural, then you mean all of this is the Renans doing?
When you put it like that, even something as nice looking as this starts to feel wrong.
I hate camping out.
Zoogles aside, the ground here is pretty nice and comfy to sit on.
You can tell.
Hell yeah! There's no way you can complain about how this tastes!
Mind if I join you, Law?
See you guys tomorrow. I feel... pretty refreshed after that sleep. Man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Demon Fang! Stop! Swallow Blade! Stardust!
Eat this!
Rising Falcon!
I'll heal you
You're
all.
mine! Demon Fang! Swallow Blade! I'll take you all on! Dragon Sword!
Hey, that... Now see that you don't get in trouble again.
It's too much!
Dragon does it!
Healing Strike!
Swallow Blade! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Into the shadows!
Swallow Blade!
Blow away!
Explosive Ring!
Now!
Oh! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
What's this thing? Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
I see a village over there.
The people working in it look Dahnan.
Look at these fields and all this livestock. Am I crazy for thinking these people seem to have it pretty easy?
What the hell is going on here? You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after...
Ah!
All right. Yeah. Good grief.
Very nice.
I guess...
Yes. I don't believe this.
Huh? Really? Who would have thought we'd be raising animals in a place like this?
Since we've decided to stop, we should make use of the opportunity.
Do you mean me?
It doesn't matter who.
sense one of your friends, Hootle? Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Look, Renan soldiers.
Do the Renans control this city? I've never seen so many of them in one place before.
No. Look at the cores on them. These people are all Dahnans. They're slaves.
If they are, they're awfully well dressed.
And they're smiling too. Something weird's going on here.
Forgive the intrusion, but if I'm not mistaken, you're newcomers to Elda Menancia, yes? Please, you have no reason to be alarmed. My name is Droshin. I work at the Department for Welfare.
Department for Welfare?
We work to support the day-to-day living of all citizens. Welcoming newcomers to the realm is a part of our job, albeit one we rarely have the pleasure to perform.
Let me guess. We get a free pair of shackles as a welcome gift.
Perish the thought! Your trepidation is perfectly understandable, but I assure you, our way is quite different. In the past, this realm was no different from any other, and run by a rather merciless ruler. But all of that changed once His Excellency, Lord Dohalim, assumed power 7 years ago.
Dohalim?
Under him, for the first time in our lives, we Dahnans were treated with the respect we deserve. Lord Dohalim is adored by Dahnans throughout the realm, and we serve him with gladness.
Am I hearing you right? The Dahnans here willingly serve a Renan lord?
Please, see for yourself. You're free to go anywhere you like. Just ask if you should need anything.
What is it? Spit it out.
It's just, we came here to free everyone.
Uh-huh.
But the Dahnans of this realm are all happy to serve Dohalim. Are there any walls that even need tearing down?
Who cares? That just makes our path to Dohalim that much clearer.
I guess, but...
Still, Droshin said we should check things out for ourselves. Maybe we should look around a bit, see what we learn.
Everyone is all smiles.
I've never seen a city so lively before.
Everyone walking the streets looks so calm and happy. I guess it really is true they don't treat Dahnans as slaves here.
Did they actually somehow achieve equality here? And if they did, why? To what end?
Something here doesn't feel right, even though they sure want to act like it does.
What is going through that Lord Dohalim's mind, I wonder?
Maybe something's going on in...
I guess.
Sure. Sure.
So, do any of you know anything about Lord Dohalim?
I think I remember hearing something back in Sisloden about how he fights using a rod.
A rod?
I don't know the details, but from what I gather, he swings a long rod around and uses it to stab and smack people from afar. I think there's also something he does with, like, trees or grass or something? I forget.
Grass?
Bear in mind that Elda Menancia harvests Earth astral energy. It would be no surprise for him to have some sort of control over plants.
So basically the point is we know nothing about the guy. Wish we weren't going in completely blind. What's this thing?
Let's see what's going on around here.
Yeah.
Right.
That can't be.
How's this? Wow.
Hey!
Zugelfangs would make great weapons.
You need to stop this fixation with weapons.
But you're the same way about food. Are you planning to stop that?
I think there's someone in trouble here.
okay!
Got it.
Just great. Well...
All right!
What are you gonna use the prize money for?
What else? Eating until my stomach bursts.
That sounds right up Shion's alley.
I hear a voice. Somebody's asking for help.
What's wrong?
Yes. Ah! How?
Huh? Hey!
Got it.
Yes.
Huh? Hey! Why are we humoring this old man again?
Because there's no way I'm passing up a top-secret palace recipe, okay?
There's a surprise.
I still can't believe I'm seeing Dahnans and Renans getting along.
You never know. It could all be an act on orders from the Renans.
To what end? It would be an incredible amount of effort just to fool us.
Let's check out more of the city. There's probably places we haven't seen yet.
My dad's working in the quarry today. So's mine. I'm gonna help him when I grow up.
Looks like Dahnans are working in the quarry.
Let's go check it out. Stay sharp. We're going in.
I'm sorry. I'm not feeling well today.
Could I please take the day off?
Oh, that's terrible. Rest up and try not to strain yourself. I'll let the others know.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Everybody seems so happy working here.
And it seems like the soldiers are there to actually protect them rather than keep an eye on them.
I don't get it. How can it be like this?
We should think about eating soon.
Really? Not all that hungry myself.
Don't make me say it again.
Yeah, good idea.
Halt! I presume you're Alphen, of Orbis Calaglia? I'm Captain Kisara of the Elder Guard.
Just Kisara? No last name would make you a Dahnan.
So it does. Is that a problem?
The Guard. Wait, so you're saying the Lord of Elder Menancia has Dahnans protecting him?
In this country, Dahnan guardsmen aren't unusual. Everyone who enlists does so of their own free will.
She sounds like she's serious, Alphen.
That makes no sense. Don't your people remember 7 years ago?
Wouldn't you be grateful if you were finally allowed to live as a free person? And for my part, there is no greater honor than being chosen to serve His Excellency, Lord Dohalim. I feel no shame. But all of that aside, I came seeking you, Alphen, at Lord Dohalim's behest. He wishes an audience with you.
With us?
Indeed. He awaits you at Autolina Palace. That is, if you choose to accept. I am here only as a messenger, not a kidnapper. Your reply?
All right. We'll meet your lord.
Very well. I shall return and deliver your acceptance. Please don't keep him waiting too long.
Before you go, what lies beyond this point?
A quarry manned by Dahnan laborers.
Nothing else?
There's a Dahnan medical facility for the severely ill at the back. However, for sanitation reasons, it's kept off limits, even to guardsmen.
That was odd. Why do you think this Dohalim would want to see us?
It's probably a trap.
Still, they already know we're here. Not like we can start being stealthy now. We might as well listen to what he has to say.
Hey, are you sure about going? What if it's a trap?
That's no reason to back out now.
Boss,
that Kisara woman. She sounded pretty smug about serving Dohalim, didn't she?
She still has a Renan for a boss. How is that any different from being a slave?
Renan society is a meritocracy. To us, it's seen as natural that those who sit at the top rule over the rest.
It's the same old wall as the rest of Dahna at the end of the day. Just with a different coat of paint.
I guess it can change people's attitudes if they can at least serve someone they respect.
But they're still being deceived. It's obvious that's what's happening.
On the one hand, her loyalty really did seem to be genuine. But on the other hand, Calaglia had its fair share of Dahnans who just accepted Renan rule because it was all they'd ever known. With that in mind, it can be hard to tell if her loyalty truly came about on its own, or if it's just the result of years of subjugation.
Who knows? It might clear some things up if we hear what Dohalim has to say.
Yeah, you're right. Let's make our way to the palace.
Whew! I don't sense any more enemies.
I just don't get it. The Dahnans have endured years of suffering. How could they just turn around and trust the Renans all of a sudden?
Yeah, I've been wondering the same thing. But I guess they must have a pretty good reason, right?
Like what? What could erase 300 years of pain and suffering?
Maybe it's precisely because they suffered for so long that they see Dohalim as something of a savior.
Hey, whose side are you on here, Alphen?
Relax, Rinwell. All I'm saying is that we shouldn't jump to assumptions about these people until we know more about the situation.
I just don't get it.
I guess that towering structure at the center is the palace.
You think it's dangerous to go inside?
It's not a question of danger. We're going inside regardless.
Hey!
Pretty fancy place they got here.
There's no way this isn't a trap.
Your guest, my lord.
Thank you, Kisara. You're the wielder of the blazing sword, the liberator of Calaglia. You do dress humbly for someone of such grandeur. But where are my manners? I am the ruler of Elda Menencia. I'm Lord Dohalim Ilkaris.
If you know who we are, then you know how strange it is to invite us into your palace.
I thought I'd clear up your misconceptions before things could escalate. What do you say? You did come here to defeat me, did you not?
Perhaps, and what if we did? Are you planning to fight us here?
I don't think that will be necessary. After all, I imagine you've taken in a fair amount of his scent by this point. Have you come across even one slave being abused? Soldiers killing for sport? Suffering of any form? I would hazard that you have not. For I have liberated Menencia from its suffering and brought joy to its people. But if these results are not enough to stay your sword... I commend you for your boldness, but it won't work on me. Still, your would-be assassination cannot go unpunished.
Alphen!
Fair enough. Allow me to host you for dinner. We shall continue our talk then. Kelzelik?
Yes, my lord.
Please escort our guests if you would be so kind.
As you wish, sire.
That's what you get for being so careless.
What I get? What were you thinking, attacking him on your own?
What are you upset about? Our whole goal is supposed to be overthrowing the Lords. Remember?
He could have been hurt.
And it wouldn't have been the first time either. What's gotten into you?
Hey, you do know that Alphen is really just worried about you, right?
He's worried?
I mean, that's what it looked like to me. But maybe not.
it pains me to see that Renan cuisine isn't to your liking. I asked my chefs to prepare only the finest delicacies available. 2 wasted opportunities.
Why did you set the Danans here free when you took over?
But you are mistaken. You see, I may rule single-handedly, but on my own, even I cannot change the order of things. But what is within my power is the welfare of the people, the fostering of a mutual respect among the classes. This I can change.
Sounds a lot like the Danans are still oppressed, if you ask me.
Only in the sense they continue to serve as laborers, yes. However, I assure you they are fairly compensated for their efforts. This harmony we strive for is the current pinnacle of Renan-Danan coexistence.
Harmony and coexistence between the Renans and the Danans.
What about the crown contest? This doesn't exactly make you a shoo-in.
And yet, the Danans here are even more productive than when they used to face daily lashings. In any case, the crown contest is of little importance to me, and even less to Elda Menancia. You see, I have no interest in becoming sovereign.
Stop this! Please! It's over! Stop!
How could you? I swear, I'll never forgive you for this!
It is not by choice that one assumes the throne of a realm. But sovereign is a different matter entirely. I have no interest in playing their game.
Are you saying you'll withdraw from the contest?
I guess if you don't plan to ascend the throne, there's not much reason to harvest energy from Danans, is there?
Let the ambitious fight it out amongst themselves. All I care for is maintaining peace throughout my realm.
So what? Your personal desires are all that matter to you?
Take a look in the mirror. I may not play their games, but you have outright betrayed your own. You've torn down 2 of my fellow lords. What precisely is your aim? Spare me your answer. I care not for your reasons. Suffice it to say, I will not impede you. That said, should you threaten the peace of my realm, I will respond. I suggest you conclude your business and leave Menancia at your earliest convenience. Kelzelik. Our guests depart. Please see to their lodgings for the night.
I shall arrange for rooms for you all at a local inn. It is a short ways down the road. You may stay there for the night, after which I suggest you promptly make your departure.
Damn, look at how ritzy this place is. How many rooms do you think it's got?
Don't you think you're being a little too relaxed? They could strike at any moment.
If they were going to attack us, they would have done it already.
So you're the blazing sword of Calaglia now, huh? Come to think of it, I remember Ganabelt calling you that too.
Yeah, you're getting to be pretty famous among the lords.
Yeah, and that's not a good thing either.
What do you mean? That's something you should be proud of, if anything, Alphen. They're scared of you, man. You're a real badass.
It's not as simple as that, Law. The more well-known he is, the more people might come after him.
No, that's not what I'm worried about.
It isn't?
When people call me that, it feels like there's something hanging over me that shouldn't be there. It's hard to put into words, but it's something that doesn't feel like a part of me. Something I can't let be a part of me. Or else.
Well, I still think it's pretty amazing, but that's just me.
So what is Mahag Saar exactly?
One of the 5 realms of Dana. From the sound of it, Kelzelik had some dealings with them.
of your friends, Hootle? Maybe something's going on in the forest. Whoa! What is this place? The shelves here are filled with books! Not just Renan books either. There are tons of Dahnan ones too!
Rinwell, I get that you're excited, but we've got more important things to worry about right now.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
What's this thing?
Do you really think we should trust accommodations from a Renan Lord? How do we know it's safe?
Like we have any other choice. We can't go and set up camp outside of town at this hour.
Honestly, I'd still take that over staying here. What if they try to kill us in our sleep?
I doubt that's the case. His best chance to kill us would have been back at the palace. His true intentions aside, For now, at least we're in his good books.
Then we probably shouldn't test his patience. Let's find that inn and check in.
Interesting. All we ever got was a tattered blanket, a rock-hard bed, and well past its prime food.
What are you talking about?
What we got for our slave labor back in Calaglia. As you can tell, it wasn't much at all. Here, the Danans get the same basic amenities, but the quality is way better than anything we were given. Hell, apparently they even get time off to do what they want. If I'm being honest, I'm not sure how to take all this in.
Could it be that things were simply harsher in Calaglia compared to everywhere else?
It was the same in Cyslodia, too. Our buildings and clothing were equipped to handle the cold, but that was the only difference. Working the floodlights was a form of punishment, so we didn't really get rewarded for anything that we did.
Yeah, you could be assigned to fix food or make daily necessities too, but when all was said and done, most of that stuff went to the Renans. There wasn't much in the way of compensation for any of that, so I'd say that Cyslodia and Calaglia were both pretty awful.
Then Elde Menancia really is unusual.
To say the least. Hell, I might even go so far as to call it crazy. But the fact remains, Danans aren't free here.
Yeah, no matter how happy they look, they're still slaves.
I don't even know what to think right now. This is all way too much to deal with. It's giving me a headache. So that was Lord Dohalim, huh? He sure is something. Definitely not like the other lords we've met up until now.
At first, he sounded like just some snobby royal, but he immediately shut down Shion's surprise attack. He's tougher than he looks.
Definitely. After all, he's a lord for a reason.
The food was pretty damn good, too.
Why are you two complimenting him? You just said it yourself, Alphen. He's a Renan lord.
Yeah, but he didn't act hostile towards us.
You're reading him wrong. He's acting indifferent. He's attempting to keep some distance between himself and everyone else. It's obvious.
What are we going to do then? Vicente seems to be legit peaceful. Are we just gonna do as he says and leave things be?
I'm not entirely sure. For now, I think it would be best for us to rest at the inn and think about our options.
Yes!
Right.
No way.
I don't believe this!
Great!
Very nice. What?
I guess...
Law.
Yeah! Whoa! Is that... Oh, this is bad. Real bad.
Ah!
Just great.
Yes!
Man, that was amazing! No one? Or the old man was so gung-ho about it.
See? What did I tell you?
Shion, you've got sauce on your face. So these are the training grounds. The atmosphere here feels different. Compared to the rest of Vicent.
It's just a nicer name for a place where people go to fight.
So, it's still a good way for us to test our strength. Stop sweating the small stuff.
Welcome, fair travelers. Lord Dohalim's retainer told us it is an honor for you to stay with us. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
This is better than I expected.
Hmm?
The room. It's nice.
Huh? Oh, yeah. It is pretty nice.
You okay, La? You're a million miles away.
Nah, it's weird. I felt strange ever since we arrived here. Can't seem to shake it. Maybe it's something about this place.
You're just tired. I'm feeling pretty sluggish myself.
You too? Seriously, you two? A word to the wise, our work here is far from over. Get yourselves together.
Sorry, but I need to call it a day. Let's meet back here tomorrow morning and see where things go from there. Sound good?
Sure, but keep an eye out for anything strange, okay? We still don't know how safe this place really is. Are you two feeling any better?
Yeah, a good night's sleep seems to have done the trick.
I wonder why we felt so out of it. You think it might have been because of all the food we ate?
You don't think they slipped something into our food, do you? That must be it.
If they were making an attempt on our lives, we'd know it by now. Though, on the other hand, they could be warning us off.
Come to think of it, you didn't eat anything at the meal, Rinwell. Aren't you starving?
Oh, I made myself something later.
You missed out. That was some mighty fancy grub they served yesterday.
What? And give the enemy a chance to poison me too? Are you crazy?
What's the big deal? Shion ate it too, remember? And we both tried the same stuff.
Well, maybe they laced it with poison that's only harmful to Dahnans,
That's enough, Rinwell.
A cat? Where'd it come from?
There's something on its collar. Hold on a sec.
I think it's trying to lead us somewhere.
I'm gonna follow it.
Hey! Where do you think you're going? There it is!
Stay close. We're gonna lose it.
What's gotten into you, Law?
This might be the lead we've been waiting for.
Seriously?
Yeah. Some people train animals to act as messengers. They don't attract attention, see?
And you think that someone might be using that cat? To reach out and send us a message or something?
I could be wrong, but it's possible.
I'm impressed. I would never have thought of that.
I should know. We used to use them in Cyslodia.
She's so adorable.
You say something?
So, that black cat, do you think it works for someone?
I'm sure it does. It wouldn't try to lead us around like that if somebody didn't train it to.
I wouldn't know. I've never had one myself. If I did, it'd probably try to eat poor Hootle.
I wonder who they are, though. I doubt this is Dohalim's work.
Yeah, he has no reason to do this. Although we can't rule out that it might be one of his lackeys either.
You think one of his subordinates is up to something?
That Dohalim guy is a pretty unusual character for a Renan, let alone for a lord. It's hard for me to imagine that they all agree with what he's doing. Maybe one of them plucked up the courage to go rogue.
Well, let's head further in. I'd like to figure out at least one of the mysteries of this place.
Where do you think it's trying to lead us?
Who knows? We should hurry. We don't want to lose it.
Whoever came up with this is pretty damn clever.
Yeah, it just looks like an ordinary cute cat.
We lost sight of the cat.
After the chase it's led us on, there's gotta be something up ahead.
Let's go farther in.
I get that underground forests aren't exactly something you see every day. But I really could have done without any Zeugles running around.
You said it. I get the city up top surrounded by castle walls, but now I won't be able to sleep easy knowing they're lurking underneath.
You have nothing to fear. Zeugles work for the Renans. There might be strays out here, but the other Zeugles won't let them get close.
Using Zeugles to keep watch over their own kind, huh? That would explain why we're not seeing any guards.
Yeah, which makes it that much easier for someone to hide around here, too.
Ah! Sorry, Shion. My foot slipped. Are you all right?
I should be asking you. What am I saying? Of course you're okay. It's easy to forget sometimes. If anybody else had been in your place, they'd be howling right about now.
Huh? Oh, right. You mean your thorns. Yeah, I'm, no worse for wear over here. Again, sorry for brushing you like that without warning.
Well, just be careful. Hey, Alphen? Forget it. It's nothing. I'm sorry to bother you.
Oh, okay.
What's with those two?
Man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Dragon Swarm! Here!
Whatever you do, just stay away from the force.
Explosive ring! Let me help. Raging Cascade! First aid!
Here I come! It's over!
Anything normal is all mine!
Take this!
Heal you all! Leave the enemy's arcs to me!
No complaints here! Over. I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on our plate.
Yes, ma'am.
Sleep now. More for the stockpile. Hit!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! First strike!
Where are you going?
Don't mind if I do. Now! I'll bring you back. Get toasty!
Bird strike!
They've really got us on the road. Oops.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
The reason the trees around here are so big is because of astral energy, right?
It's possible, but give them enough time and trees can get pretty big on their own without any extra help.
Don't get careless.
Don't tell me!
Into the shadows!
Lightning does it!
Raging Cascade!
Dragon Swarm!
Are those arms even natural?
First strike! Eater!
Lightning
You're
Orb!
mine!
Eat this!
Demon Plague!
Do it! Lightning Condemn! Astral Energy! Full throttle!
Dragon Shell! Take this! Dragon Swarm! Try this!
Here I go!
Now I'm in the groove!
Now!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
I'm only getting started.
Dragon Swarm! This one's gonna be tough.
I'm only getting started.
Now,
You got flyers.
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
Thanks, all yours.
One more time. Hear me. Flame of fury. Burning.
Dragon!
Thunderblade. Here's a healing on. This one's mine.
First strike!
I never miss.
Take this!
Here goes. Here's a healing on.
Explosive! You pay for that!
Hear me. Flame of fury.
This should do it!
Strike.
Take this! We can't lay a finger on you!
I prefer it that way.
I'm not done!
What about you?
Just watch and see! Explosive ring! It's on! You're mine! Burn it out!
Don't mind if I do. Searing flame. Reload. Now.
Go away! Here I come!
By the power. Lightning orb.
Looks like it could be worth something.
Yourselves. This one's tough! Dragon Swarm! Try this! First strike! Explosive ring!
Here, let me help.
Now I'm real mad!
Dragon Swarm! Dragon Swarm! First strike! I'll work it through! Explosive ring!
Here's a healing art.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
You're mine! It's over!
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
That's quite the technique.
You need me? I'm there.
Careful. We don't want to fall here.
Yeah, I doubt anyone would hear if we even called for help.
I don't think people flattened into pancakes can call for help anyway.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Dragon Swarm! This one's all mine!
Blind freak! What did they took him in?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Dragon Swarm! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that way.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Dragon Swarm! Now I can look. Did you just heal me?
Yes. I need you, remember?
Right.
You're done!
Dragon Swarm!
Dance in the wind.
Right. I never miss.
Dragon Shell!
This'll come in handy.
Armor won't sink! I'm just getting started!
You picked the wrong fight!
Talon Sword!
Dragon Swarm!
Healing Circle!
Try this!
Thank you.
More where that came from!
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I hear.
Nope, that'd be silly.
I need to be stronger.
Looks like some solid equipment.
Hey, what do you say we fight that shining enemy?
Brace yourselves! This one's tough!
Here it comes! Talon Mega Ray!
Dragon Swarm!
Into the wind! Downfall! Air thrust!
Explosive ring!
Will this help?
No, not feeling so great.
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Another ammo! Talon Hurricane! More for the stockpile!
Try this!
Back into the fray! Into the wind!
I'll finish
Do it!
Dragon Swarm!
Astral energy!
Say no more! I can feel my power growing!
Everywhere you look, it's nothing but green, green, and more green.
Just like Calaglia. Rocks, rocks, and more rocks.
And Cyslodia. Snow, snow, and more snow.
Why are you talking funny? I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
Finally.
What is it?
Found an ingredient for that new recipe.
It's crazy. I've never seen anything like these plants before. It's like they're an invasive species. Not that I'm surprised. Calaglia's all dry and Cyslodia is...
Watch out!
The hell? Is that a Zoogle?
That thing is huge! Everyone, be careful!
Why can't these dumb plants just keep to themselves?
Less whining and more fighting, thanks.
Yeah, I got you.
Watch it. The enemy is over there.
I'll finish you.
Take this! It's over! Dragon Swarm!
No!
You're mine!
It's over!
You're finished!
Damn it! I can't get close enough to hit the main body!
Let's start by taking out the tentacles. Air thrust. There, go. Dance in the wind. Air
You're mine!
go.
This one's all mine!
Excited. I'm
Take
only
this!
getting started.
You're on!
There.
Take this!
Yes. Dance in the wind.
Now!
There, and again. And again. Here's a healing arc. First aid.
Okay, here I go.
There, we dream, and again.
So those are Dan and Astral Arc.
Something you want to say?
Not so long as you keep them pointed toward the enemy.
You're mine!
This one's mine!
I can carve through armor!
Not in your dreams.
Glacial Spear!
Here's evil. Blah, 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 magic. Freeze laser.
Dragon Swarm!
Will this help?
Try
Dance
this.
in the wind. Air thrust. Healing light.
We're cleaning out.
Let me take the rest of it!
Well, someone's feeling lively. I'm only getting started. Air thrust. Light you.
Dragon Swarm! Stay away from my friend! That did it!
Resuscitation.
Dragon Swarm!
Dance
Try
in the
this.
wind. There. Enemies incoming.
Then we'll take them down!
Dragon Swarm!
Thunderblade. It's over.
You picked the wrong fight! Dragon Swarm! I owe you one!
Here I go.
An Astral Art?
That's my
Dragon
cue.
Swarm! Shut him down! Explosive Ring! Take this!
Let the mark handle this. Light the sword. There. Not in your dreams.
This one's mine!
Armor won't save you!
Mega ray.
Here I come! You're finished! Dragon Swarm!
Lightning condensed. Thunderblade. Healing blast. Back into the fray. Lightning orb. Dance in the wind. Air of fury. Burn it up. Powered sword. Lightning raging. Steam. Powered sword. Here. I'll be saving this one. Mega ray.
I really owe you one.
Lightning orb. I'm almost up.
You're mine! You're
Lightning
mine!
orb.
It's
Lightning
on!
condensed.
That freaking does it!
Demon Fang!
Freeze laser. Dance in the wind.
Felt fine not too long
Eat
ago.
this! Dragon Swarm!
Dance in the wind. I'm only getting
Anything in
started.
armor is alive! Armor won't save you!
Dragon Shell. Dance in the wind. Here I go. Air
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
I'm just getting... It must take guts to fight without a weapon.
I'm not brave.
The tactics
I just
are
do what I
working
have
great.
to.
Full speed ahead.
Hey, wait for Law!
Swallow Blade! Dragon Swarm!
Here's evil. Dance in the wind.
Explosive Ring!
Lightning condensed.
This should do it!
Here's evil.
Dragon Swarm!
Freeze laser.
Explosive Ring!
Dance in the wind.
Here I come!
Dance in the wind. Air thrust.
Slash!
Glacial Spear!
Stunner!
Here's evil.
It's
Dance in the
time!
wind.
Dragon Swarm!
Air thrust. Photon dance in the
You
wind.
picked the wrong fight!
Air thrust.
Shattering the pieces!
Attack time! Air thrust.
Do it!
Everyone okay?
I'm starting to get that it's a trap feeling again, guys.
We'll just pray you're wrong. Hey, there's that cat.
Looks like it's not done leading us yet.
I'm even stronger than before.
Should we really be lighting a campfire in the middle of a forest?
Shion, could we talk a moment?
You go ahead and sleep. I'm going to grab another bite to eat first. Come on, guys. We've got lots to do. This had better not all be for nothing.
Somehow I doubt it'll be a wasted trip.
Really?
You know, for a guard, you're not too good at tailing people. Not to brag, but this kind of thing is my specialty.
So it really is you. When Law told us, I almost didn't believe it.
I'm just surprised you could do two things at once, Law.
What's that supposed to mean?
It looks like somebody needs to be put in their place.
The one time I wanted to resolve things peacefully. What the hell? I thought you wanted us to leave!
You'll never make me talk!
Not helpful! In fact, you're pretty damn stubborn, you know that?
Here's your field! It's in the sky and in the wind!
Explosive ray!
Talon Hurricane!
Hold back,
I'm glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how useful I can be!
Dragon Sword! Try this! Explosive ray!
I'm on it!
Burning Hurricane! Spear! Pierce evil!
Dragon Sword!
Piercing roar! Will this help?
Explosive ring!
Thunderblast!
Is this it?
What a relief!
Hey, now see that you don't get in trouble again.
Resuscitation! This'll come in handy!
Sayori!
Round up! Wild magic! Freeze!
It's over! Demon Fang!
Raging back into the
Piercing roar!
Here, let me help!
I can carve through armor!
Demon Fang!
I'm on it! Now in the groove!
Dragon Sword!
By the power of the hurricane!
It's on!
Time to shine! Glacial spear! Pierce
Not
evil!
today!
Our expert coming through!
Where are you going?
Light not on my watch!
Dragon Sword!
The enemy is going all out!
Powered
up! Magna Red! Get on in there with the others! Gemini Aqua!
I'm on it!
Demon Fang! Try this! Explosive ring!
Piercing roar! Spread! I'll heal the wind!
Slash!
Air thrust!
That's the spot!
Lightning! Downfall!
Demon Fang!
Glacial spear! Pierce evil!
Anything in armor is all
Freeze
mine!
Lancer!
Take this!
Lightning
You're
orb!
finished!
Big blast!
Raging cascade! Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning
Explosive ring!
Glacial spear. Pierce evil.
Stay away from my friend!
Dance in the wind! I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Resuscitation!
Demon Fang!
Here goes the Thunder field!
Explosive ring!
Raging cascade!
There you go!
More for the side!
Eat this!
I'll heal you all! Lightning not in your dreams!
Where are you going?
Dance in the wind! Sleep now! Healing circle!
Dragon Sword! Try this!
So weak.
Quit pushing yourself and get behind us!
How You'll be right as rain in no time.
Deny!
I can't heal you forever.
In here!
Ground and pound!
Dragon Swarm!
Light Astral Energy!
Ready to flame! I can carve through. Watch this! Take this! Dragon Swarm! Explosion Ray! Demon Fang! That's enough! Here I come! It's over!
They're not playing around.
Far enough!
No! Can't end here!
In here! Discharge! Dragon ready!
This one's mine.
Ready!
Not in your dreams.
Light Astral... Raging Cascade!
I'm gonna need more of that. You're mine! It's over!
A banana, let's go!
Anything in armor is all gone!
You picked the wrong fight! Here I come! You're finished! Demon Fang!
I'm on one! Raging Cascade! By the power of water!
Piercing roar! Far enough! Glacial
Light
Spear!
Astral Energy!
Piercing roar!
In here!
Ground and pound!
Here I come! You're finished!
You're mine!
Flux!
Lightning condemned! By the
Here I
power of
go!
water! Jedi Aqua!
If
it's in the sky, it's mine.
You're mine!
Light Astral Energy!
Swallow Blade!
Here goes!
Here I come!
Don't mind if I do!
You're finished!
Photon! The enemy is going all out!
Damn it! Only I'd been more careful.
Eat this! By the power of
Dragon Swarm! Explosive Ray!
I've let you all down.
ground and pound! Burning strike! Glacial Spear!
Not today!
Freeze Lantern! Crescent Moon!
Take this!
One more! Mega Ray! Back into the fray!
Dragon Swarm!
Gemini Aqua!
Take this! It's over!
Searing Flame! Reload!
Demon Fang!
Got you! Blind and Red! Tiger Blade! I never miss!
Try harder!
Mega Ray! Watch and weep!
Dragon Swarm!
Gemini Aqua! How about this?
Dragon Swarm! Try harder!
Tiger Blade!
Dragon Swarm!
Gemini Aqua! By the power of water! No more playing nice!
Demon Fang!
Glacial Spear. Pierce evil.
In here! Discharge!
Dragon Swarm! Demon Fang!
One more! Tiger Blade! It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming Wildfire! Here I go! It's over! Time to die! Reload! Searing Flame! Reload!
Dragon
Into
Swarm!
the shadows!
Dragon Swarm!
Downfall! Piercing Roar! Back into the fray!
I hope this...
I'm ready!
Dragon Swarm!
Tiger Blade! Lion
this it?
Burning Strike! Time to shine! Far enough! Think again! Excited! It's over! Searing Flame! Time to shine! wanted us to leave!
You'll never make me talk!
Not helpful! In fact, you're pretty damn... Stubborn, you know that?
Take it!
Handle this.
Here I come!
Their defenses!
Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how useful I can be!
Try this one for size!
Reload! Perfect move!
Dragon Form!
Here, flame of
Demon Fire!
Flaming meteor!
Demon Fire!
Whirlwind
Please now!
Perfect move!
This one's all mine!
Magic is there. Let me help.
Easter!
First aid! Shield and make!
Water. Here
I'll
my
tear you apart!
Ready Glacial spear. Pierce evil.
Eat this!
You're mine! Demon Fang! Try this! Explosive Ring! Dragon Form!
I'm just getting started!
You're not playing around.
All good
Over?
things come to an end. I'm all set down! By the pound, this one's mine! Eat this! Talon Sword! Ground and pound!
I'll bring you back from death to bit.
I'll end you!
Resuscitation. Better.
Talon Hurricane!
Not done yet!
Glacial spear. Pierce evil.
Goodbye! Dragon Form!
Downfall. Lightning condemned.
Eat this! Here's a charge!
Searing flame. Reload. I never miss.
You're done! Anything in armor is all mine!
Chinese Inferno. Raging Cascade. Mega Ray.
Now you see what I can do!
Gemini
First
Orb.
strike! Dragon Form!
Lightning Orb. Raging
Eagle
Cascade.
Side! Will this help?
Explosive Ring!
I'll be saving Peeling Funnel.
A fix to do it!
It's got me dying. Here goes. Like I do. Mega Ray. Lightning. Raging Cascade.
Demon Fang!
In here.
Eagle Side!
One thing.
Here, let me help!
Chinese Supernova. Only get serious
Dragon Form!
I'm out of ammo. Target to the way. Dance in the wind.
This one's all mine! Not today!
Dragon Shell.
Dragon Form!
One's mine.
Try this!
Lightning.
Whirlwind
The enemy is
Shell!
going all out.
It
Chinese
was nice while it
Supernova.
lasted.
Raging Cascade.
Will this help?
In here. A new lease on life. Get on in there with the others. Here's a healing art. First. Dang.
I'm gonna need more than that.
Eagle Side.
Press forward! Try harder! Dragon Form!
I never miss.
In here! Armor won't save you!
Dragon Form!
Wing lightning condemned.
Explosive Ring!
I'm just getting started!
Lightning. Ice shield. Not on my watch.
Ground and pound!
Downfall.
Here I come!
Thunderblade.
Tiger Blade! Hear my dragon shell!
Glacial spear. Pierce evil. Raging cascade. Freeze lancer. Seal.
Try harder! Now!
That
Here I
freaking
come!
I'll be saving
It's
this
over!
one.
Burn it out!
Try
Is this it?
I can't feel anything.
Oh, you are gonna pay for that!
Move it.
Not done yet! Take this!
So fine not too long ago.
You're mine!
Demon
Take this!
Eat this!
Oh, it's you!
Dragon
Ball!
does it! Lightning! Downfall!
Here I come!
Searing flame! Reload!
Whirlwind snap! You're mine!
First aid! Tiger blade! Feel like me? Back into the fray! Piercing roar! Far enough! Flame of fury!
Dragon swarm!
Glacial spear! I never miss!
Armor won't sink!
Now I'm in the groove! Mega Red!
Dragon swarm!
Eagle Fly!
Try this!
Gemini Aqua!
Explosive ring!
By the piercing roar!
Strike! I'll run you
Flaming
through!
meteor!
Talon hurricane!
Flame of fury! Glacial spear!
This should do it! Here I come!
Freeze Lancer!
This one's all mine! Strike! Ignite!
Damn it! Here I go!
Dragon Shell! Dragon Swarm!
Eat this! Aqua! Mega Ray! Tiger Blade!
Dragon Shell!
Time to shine! Denied!
Dragon Swarm!
Power of water! Perfect move! Gemini Aqua!
Take this!
Eat this!
Dragon Swarm!
I'm ready!
Eat this! Ready and rare! Dragon
Hear
Swarm!
my call!
First try this!
I'm on a roll now!
Explosive ring!
Here's the evil!
Demon Pack!
Freeze Lancer!
Demon Pack! Dragon Swarm!
Watch it! By the power of water!
Talon hurricane!
Flame! Reload!
Here I come!
Tiger Blade! Flame of fury!
First strike!
Glacial Tiger! Here's the evil!
First strike!
Freeze Lancer!
Dragon Swarm!
Eat this!
Demon Pack!
Here I go!
Perfect move! Swallow
Do
blade!
it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
What's your deal, huh? Did Dohalim put you up to this? You send us away and then come to finish us off? I don't buy it.
I wonder. We came here following a black cat. What reason could you have for tagging along? Certainly not as a spy.
You think she might have business with whoever called us out here?
And even if she did, I highly doubt she was trying to keep us from harm. Am I wrong? Just who was it that led us out here? Answer me.
Are you serious?
Hold your horses. I'm the one who summoned you all here. Well, maybe not all. Nice of you to drop by, Kisara. It's been a while.
You two know each other?
Hello, brother.
So, you're the big heroes who liberated Calaglia and Cyslodia, huh? It's an honor to meet you all.
We didn't do it all on our own. We had a lot of support from others along the way.
So, wait, Kisara's your sister?
Yep, that she is. The only family I have left is the dreamer of the two of us, full of hope for the future of this realm, for both Dahnans and Renans alike.
For siblings, you two don't exactly look like you're on the best of terms.
That's because Miguel here is a traitor. Isn't that right? We were in the Guard together. That is, until he was caught plotting to assassinate His Excellency Lord Dohalim. He took off after that.
Is that true?
You still believe that's what happened?
I don't see why I shouldn't.
Even if the truth slapped you in the face, you'd reject it. Same as back then. Heck, even now I'm still working to serve Lord Dohalim.
More lies. You haven't changed.
Before Lord Dohalim came to power, this country was ruled by an oppressive regime. We lost both of our parents to it. Back in those days, there were countless Dahnan children who had been orphaned by the Renan's tyranny, just like us. So we formed our own families among ourselves and helped each other out, surviving as best we could. And then Lord Dohalim came along. He abolished the oppression that kept us down, and the Dahnans were treated like people again. Menancia was reborn under his watch, and orphaned children became a thing of the past.
If so, then why did you betray him?
I'm not done talking. I'm sure you know the Renans are trying to harvest astral energy from us Dahnans.
Yes. Shion here told me that's how they decide their next sovereign.
That's right. There are 5 types of astral energy: earth, water, fire, wind, and light. All of them are contained within every living being.
And that's the excuse they use to enslave us.
You ever wondered what happens to living beings and other matter when they lose all their astral energy?
They just die, or so I thought.
If only. See for yourselves.
What the... Is that metal?
Not metal, but to be honest, your guess is as good as mine. I believe it's... nothing. Matter with no physical form. Just a reminder of what was once there. They call it the hollowing.
The hollowing?
The process itself is invisible to the naked eye, but it makes the impacted area reflective. Once it consumes my whole body, that's it for me. I'm dead.
What? That can't... Miguel, when were you going to...
A sinister plot is unfolding as we speak. One Lord Dohalim is likely none the wiser to. It was blind luck I even found out about it. I tried to warn the man for all the good it did. Take a look at this. It's called the Fruit of Helgen. When a Dahnan eats this fruit, their body enters a heightened state, one that causes them to emit more astral energy than usual.
Hold on. Could this be the reason Alphen and Law were feeling out of sorts last night after we ate with Dohalim?
Sounds like you've been introduced to these things before. None too surprising either. Most of the realm's food supply contains traces of the fruit.
If that's what we ate, does that mean we'll become hollowed like your hand?
You don't need to worry. You'd have to consume a large amount of the fruit regularly to exhibit any symptoms.
But if that's the case, then why aren't I showing any symptoms? Why would you be inflicted and not me?
If I had to guess, because the guards' meals are free of it. Otherwise, they'd risk Lord Dohalim noticing. I tried to warn him, but all it got me was locked up. They force-fed me the fruit the entire time I was in chains. It's a miracle I made it out. They eventually left me for dead, thinking I would succumb to my condition. But I survived and managed to escape.
So the assassination plot, just a cover-up?
What?
Eventually, I found others like me, and together we founded the Gold Dust Cats. Our mission is to uncover the truth and warn Lord Dohalim. As you can see, though, we haven't gotten very far in that regard. But I'm hoping that's about to change, now you're here.
Which is all thanks to your faithful feline servant.
It was a shot in the dark, but fortunately you recognized her for what she was, and Zare accomplished her mission with flying colors.
So what's our plan of attack, boss?
One of the Lord's routine inspections of the city. It's the only time commoners can talk to him face to face. That's the idea, anyway. His security is bound to be on high alert, but with you lot along, it's the best chance we're going to get to approach him.
All right, we're in. But I have to know, how do you keep going with all you've been through? How have you not given up hope?
Hey, someone has to fight for the future of the Dahnans here.
The future?
Lord Dohalim may be a wonderful person, but in the end, he's still a lord like any other. And lords can be replaced. Once the current contest is over, the next lord of Elba Menancia will take over. Then it'll be back to square one for all of us. That's why it's imperative Lord Dohalim sees the light.
You really believe Dohalim is going to stick his neck out for a Dahnan like you?
Is it so impossible to imagine? Everything begins with a simple leap of faith.
Right. Huh? Uh-huh. Can't sleep.
And you?
I woke up randomly and couldn't fall back asleep. I'll go back to bed once I get tired again.
How's your shoulder?
Huh? My shoulder? Oh, you mean where Dohalim smacked me? It feels a little off, but... it's fine. I'll manage.
Doesn't look like it's gotten much better. I'll give you some more healing. That should do the trick.
Hey, yeah, you're right. That feels much better. Thanks, Xion.
I've been thinking about what happened, and I was out of line. I know it takes more than a couple of bullets to bring down a lord.
Forget about it. It's fine now. We all got out of there safe. And now you've healed me up too. We're going to take down all the lords. That was the promise we made, right?
Yeah, I guess. But there was one other thing I wanted to ask you. Back at the palace, Law said you took that hit because you were worried about me. What was it you were worried about?
That's kinda hard to explain.
Just tell me.
Well, for one, if we lost you, I wouldn't be able to use the blazing sword anymore.
Obviously.
But more important than that, I guess I just couldn't let you die. Honestly, I think that's all there is to it.
There you go saying stuff like that again. You never learn, do you? But...
Anyway, it's necessary so we can fulfill our promise, right?
Right. Glad you remember that much.
You okay? Anyway, I think I'm gonna go to bed.
Sleep well. What am I doing?
I sent Kisara back to town under the cover of night.
You do realize that she was searching for you all this time, right?
I wonder why. She never could let things go, ever since we were kids. Maybe she was keeping an eye on you all because she thought you might cause trouble. I wouldn't be surprised.
Do we need to be worried about her? She could easily report us.
Even if we could have kept her here, it would have just raised more suspicion. Besides, I want to believe in her.
More leaps of faith, huh?
Once we make our move, I'll send Zare to come fetch you again. Until then, stay close and try not to wander off too far.
Guess we're waiting on word from Miguel for the time being.
Let's go out somewhere then. Twiddling my thumbs isn't my style.
I'm going with you if you are. If I let you people go unsupervised, you'd probably wind up too far out for Miguel's news to reach.
Oh, come on. We're not children.
How about you make like the rest of the city and play nice for once?
I know he said it's necessary, but are we sure Miguel's plan is a good idea?
I mean, just because we came expecting a fight doesn't mean we have to have one.
If Miguel is right about Dohalim, we may have no reason to fight. Dohalim may have found a way to build a future where Dahnans and Renans can live alongside each other in peace.
Yeah, I guess that may be true, but I'm still not sure about this. I just can't bring myself to trust a Renan. I really don't understand what's going through Miguel's head. And as for him and Kisara...
He said they were siblings, right? But things seem kinda awkward between them. I was an only child, so I never had to deal with that kind of stuff.
Is their situation really that different from ours?
I mean, I guess not, but...
The reality is that we don't know what's true and what isn't about Menancia yet. Until we know that for sure, let's not pass judgment one way or another, okay?
Yeah, okay. That's fair enough, I guess.
So let me ask you something, Rinwell. Hootle and Miguel's cat are both animals native to Dahna, right?
Right. And Zeugles definitely aren't.
Well, duh. Those things are too hideous to be from here. Not that owls are any better.
Hmm?
Ow! Ow! I take it back! I love owls! Owls are the best! I swear!
Hoodle's pretty cute, I'll admit. But I've also been rather partial to cats, too. What about you, Xion?
Huh? Who? Me? Well, I guess... I like them both. Nothing. I didn't say anything. Either way, the more I think about it, I've never heard of anyone keeping Zeugles as pets.
Is it because Renans only use them for practical purposes?
Yeah, that could be the reason. They were originally created to serve as beasts of burden, so to speak.
Hey, can you guys quit standing around and get him to leave me alone? I'm begging you!
I hate camping out.